here, or maybe I hope this ends before my hair appointment. Some were relaxed, some nervous, but hopefully all happy, able to put aside everything else but the feeling of success, and to take some time to focus on ourselves, not as others see us, but as we see ourselves. Every person crossing the stage today has their own story, written with their own hand. If we could read those stories in a book, would we think differently of each other? So just try to imagine analyzing your own story in English class. The tone probably changed as you matured and learned new things. From frustration or anger when faced with a problem, to joy and hope when you overcome it. This year, as we plan our futures, perhaps the tone is pensive, questioning, and reflective. Perhaps now as the full weight of our decision bears down on us, there's fear as well. Fear of the unknown. Fear of losing the friends we have. Fear of the responsibility of being an adult. If you are moving, then fear of bad roommates, learning to cook and clean, and even fear of being alone. But underneath the fear is determination and hope, knowing that true friends will be there no matter what, near or far. Knowing no matter how bad of a cook you are, Itchy Band isn't too bad at all. Knowing no matter how alone you feel, home is only a phone call away. Overcoming fear? That's a theme in our lives. There is always one more decision, one more height, spider, or snake, and one more goodbye. But with each of those, there is another side. There's the confidence we gain in ourselves and in our ability to face our fears, big and small. There are themes of family and friends in our lives, the people who are there for us forever and always. Along with the themes are the motifs in our lives, motifs that reflect our individual interests. A book you've read 1,000 times, well, that's hyperbole, but whatever. A movie you show all your friends. A blanket or toy you've had since you were a baby. An activity where you met your best friend. Your favorite food, and maybe a pet or animal companion. Anything that comes up again and again and reflects who you are. Sometimes we like to add a little color to our lives with metaphors and similes. My essay is like the Mona Lisa of all essays. Sometimes all we need is the literal, definitive description of what is going on. Yes, that assignment is due tomorrow. Thank you to our teachers who helped us through the years. Thank you for the time you spent both in class and out of class, for catching us up when we miss class, or letting us know when we're falling behind and should pick up our pace. Thank you for everything you did for us when we were paying attention and when we weren't. Along with the teachers, we must thank our parents, our guardians, our mentors. Thank you for putting up with us when we were stressed and when we were lazy. Thank you for reminding and perhaps nagging us to get our work done, both for school and around the house. And of course, thank you to our friends. We can use flashback to analyze how much our friends have changed us and helped us grow. Thank you for the late nights out, whether it was for homework or for hanging out. Thanks for the disagreements, the debates, the full-out fights, and for remembering why you were friends even after all that. Thanks for keeping us from talking to inanimate objects and claiming we were just personifying them. Thank you for making the years fly past. And importantly, we don't want to forget to thank ourselves for the effort we put in to pass a test, to win an award, or to be a better friend. Look at yourself and see the character development that has occurred. Remember that it was you who worked for this diploma and earned the right to walk across the stage today. Look forward to the future and don't hold yourself back. Don't be like a redundant sentence or an oxymoron, because you're better than that. Plan for the future you want to have, because you have the potential to attain it. In planning for the future, remember what you learned in the past. Looking back, we can notice the foreshadowing of all the hints we missed, but we shouldn't regret any of it, because it helped us become who we are today. The 2014 graduate AMs of NBCHS. And yes, graduates is a word, like in English class, you can put it in there, then look it up to make sure. As for the tradition at our school, when we walked in today, we were graduands and wore our tassels on the right side of our hats. I would like to ask all the graduands to take their tassels in their hand, and like turning the page in the book of knowledge, when we close one book and open up another, from right to left, become the official 2014 graduating class.